Welcome to The Newsworthy. All the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. Thank you so much for listening. Today, more fallout at Facebook over privacy concerns, trouble for Uber's self-driving cars, and President Trump's plan for drug dealers. Plus, the first day of spring, the actress running for governor, and the popular sitcom Roseanne returns. All that and much more in less than 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. Today is Tuesday, March 20th. You ready? Let's do this. President Trump has a new plan for the opioid crisis, and it includes the death penalty for drug traffickers. Reuters reports the president says it's time to get tough on the issue. A White House official said it would still only be used for specific high-level cases. But critics at the ACLU argued the Supreme Court has ruled that the death penalty is not allowed if the crime didn't involve a murder. Another main part of President Trump's plan is border control. The president says most of the drugs are coming from the southern border. He also said, let's lower the number of painkillers prescribed. And he warned not just dealers, but also doctors and manufacturers who peddle drugs. Critics say, yeah, this is a serious problem, but they say the president did not get specific enough about the plan, how to actually carry it out, or the details of the funding. Congress has provided $6 billion to deal with this issue over the next 2 years. The U.S. Supreme Court told Republicans in Pennsylvania, too bad. Republicans were trying to stop a change to the congressional map, the one that decides which voting district people in the state vote in. Remember, courts in Pennsylvania said the current map is actually unlawful, that it kind of twisted the districts to favor Republicans, aka gerrymandering. And now the Supreme Court has agreed and will not try to stop the new map from going into effect. It means Democrats could get more seats in Congress after the elections later this year. Facebook is dealing with even more questions and concerns about privacy. Why? Cambridge Analytica. It's the data firm we talked about yesterday. Remember, it's accused of taking the personal data of 50 million people who use Facebook, and apparently it was all taken with permission. That permission part is why Facebook is also dealing with some major backlash and a lot of concerns about privacy. Since this all came out, Facebook kicked Cambridge Analytica off the site, saying the firm used and kept the data in a way that it wasn't supposed to. And now, a Facebook exec, the security chief there, is stepping down. And the stock dropped. And lawmakers are asking more questions and wondering if there needs to be more regulation. And there are questions about when Facebook really knew this was happening. One more thing. Britain's Channel 4 News has video of execs at that data firm, Cambridge Analytica, seemingly saying things like they can extort politicians. So, this probably won't be the last time you hear all of those names and this issue. A woman in Arizona was walking in the street and was hit and killed by one of Uber's self-driving cars. It's believed to be the first time a pedestrian has been killed by an autonomous car. The New York Times says the woman killed was not in a crosswalk, but the Uber car did have a backup driver, someone behind the wheel just in case. Beyond that, we don't have a lot of details yet about exactly how this happened. In the meantime, Uber stopped testing driverless cars in several states, at least for now. First a recall, now a federal investigation. Apparently some airbags in certain Hyundai and Kia cars aren't working. Some say it's even why a few people died. Hyundai recalled some cars last month, but now Reuters reports the U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration opened an investigation. They want to know more about what happened and if any other manufacturers are using similar airbag systems that could put people at risk. All right, other things people may be talking about today. It's the first day of spring today, but for a lot of people, it won't feel like it. A fourth storm, or nor'easter, is expected to hit the Northeast, the fourth one in just 3 weeks. The Weather Channel says this one will once again have rain, snow, strong wind, and possible flooding, and maybe power outages. Expected today through Thursday. You might remember her from the show Sex and the City on HBO. Well, Miranda, as she was known, whose real name is Cynthia Nixon, made it official that she's running for governor of New York. CNN says one of her main platforms will be about education, and her video that she posted to Twitter with the big news had more than 1 million views in just a matter of hours. The New York Times says if she's elected, she'll be the first female governor and the first openly gay governor in New York's history. The sitcom Roseanne, that started in the 80s, will return a week from today, with pretty much everyone from the original cast, plus a few new people. Fans of the show Big Bang Theory also got excited this week to learn that one of its stars, Johnny Galecki, will make a guest appearance on Roseanne. He originally played Darlene's boyfriend. Roseanne premieres next Tuesday on ABC. Amazon's founder, Jeff Bezos, was seen walking his robot dog, playing beer pong with a robot, and taking part in a robot parade. It's all part of Amazon's invitation-only Mars conference. It's happening now in Palm Springs, California, and it's all about automation, robotics, and space. And that's it for now. Thanks so much again for listening. Please be sure to subscribe, whether it's on your podcast app or over on thenewsworthy.com. Either way, it'll make sure you do not miss an episode and you're always in the know. As always, if you want to read more about any of the stories we talked about today, you can do that by heading on over to thenewsworthy.com. From the homepage, click episodes and find today's date. The Newsworthy is ready for you every weekday by 4 a.m. Eastern Time. So I will be back with more news tomorrow. Have a great day.